Oh, hi. Hey, here I am in beautiful downtown Burbank at Creature Features. This is Taylor White's store. I'm getting ready to do a clown clone for him for the back cover. It's going to be full color. It's going to be great. One of your favorite characters. Can't wait to start. Hey, they set up a little table for me here. Can you possibly guess what character Taylor White wants on the back cover? If you've seen my videos, you know how I start. I just, I look at my reference, absorb it all, and I start drawing little circles and little things, trying to define the basic shapes. I got to caricature and have some fun with the universal creature from the Blecch Lagoon. One of the most scary and most realistic costumes, even to this day. I look at it today, it's a pretty amazing suit. You might get bored with me doing all this preliminary stuff. Since this is a color one, I have to ink it. Eventually, I want to make sure I get the pencil line work done. Why don't you take a tour around Taylor's fascinating store? I could spend days here just looking at all the stuff he got. I'm making a lot of progress here. I'm going back in, just taking out the lines that I don't like, throwing a little asymmetry in it to make it a little more clowny, one eye bigger than the other. I'm laying in my little piranha fish, paranoid piranha fish. I want to do a really good job on this one, because it is in color and it's on the back cover of my Invasion of the Clown Clone book. I want to thank you all for contributing and helping me get this thing going. I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited and pleased with the way it's coming out. Yeah, it was a black and white movie, but in some of the advertising, they gave it red lips, and I guess that kind of stuck. It works for me with a clown, red nose, kind of reddish lips and stuff. I'm going to go for a little wilder color, so that's fine with me. Anything goes. We make it up. I'm starting to lay in the clown makeup and stuff. I think it's time maybe to start with my warm orange and get that in there. And before it's dry, I think I'll put in my clown red nose, okay? And I'll be putting highlights in later on with gouache and stuff, but I just wanted to get that in there. What's great about markers is you go over a couple of times, you can layer it. It gets a slightly bit darker when you layer it, and you can build up, some textures and stuff. And I always wondered in the Blecch Lagoon, you saw the bubbles bubbling to the surface. You never knew where that was coming from. And so I gave an explanation here that the creature clone has a carbonated beverage that is making the bubbles. You know what? I got the basic marker color down here. So this is the basic color. Because it's the back cover of the book, I'm going to give it a couple of added extra touches with my gouache, punch out the highlights and stuff, but this is basically it. The creature from the Blecch Lagoon as a clown clone. For you, Taylor.